All right, guys. So it's Saturday morning. It's a weekend. I've got my coffee here, and so Volkswagen has taken over the entire place at Sentul Depot. Okay, the entire warehouse area is taken over by Volkswagen Malaysia, and they have around me. Look, all the classic cars on display, and beyond that, the reason why we're here is because they're also previewing the Volkswagen ID.4, their first ever, in Malaysia at least, fully electric car. In this case, it is like a Tiguan size 5-seater hatchback MPV SUV thing. So now we're inside the Volkswagen ID.4. This is Volkswagen Malaysia's first EV on sale in Malaysia, but it's not Volkswagen's first EV. This is also based on the MEB platform, which also underpins a bunch of Audi e-trons, and also Volkswagen's actual first EV ever, which is the ID.3. In terms of size, think of it like a Tiguan. Now the all-space with 7 seats, this is 5 seats. Inside here, it looks really good, it feels really nice. In fact, Volkswagen say this is for the masses, this is for, this is priced to be the mass market EV for the family. There is like this sort of bucket seat, a lot of bolstering on the sides over here. The dashboard itself, very minimal. Yes, there's plastic, but it looks very nice, high quality. Ambient lighting along here, big clear display. Steering wheel position, very nice and centered. Nothing to obstruct your visibility in front of you. A small screen, nicely laid out, just ahead of you, just to give you all the stats, speed, range, left, or whatever. Speaking of range, on the side of the car, they have the Pro designation. That denotes that this car is the top of the line ID.4. I thought they would bring the mid-range or the the base spec version to be more competitive price-wise, but they brought the Pro. So we'll have to wait until Volkswagen confirms all the details. But this could come with a 77 kilowatt-hour battery, which means, given the fact that it has a single electric motor at the back producing about 200 PS, 204 PS, it could go as much as 582 kilometers on a single charge. Now think about the actual competitors to this car. You have the Kia EV6 also with a 77 kilowatt hour battery, same with the Ioniq 5. And then you have maybe the BMW iX3, and now you have the Mercedes-Benz EQC, which is not the C-Class, it's a GLC that's also electric. Anyway, a lot of competitors in this space. Now that Volkswagen's here, we have at least 3 German EVs of the same size. Of course, being an EV, it's a very flat floor, isn't it? Because all the batteries are laid down beneath my feet. So, mostly flat floor. In fact, basically a flat floor. In the back, you do get a decent amount of legroom over here. This is where I would normally sit, and there's actually not that much legroom, to be honest. Leather, and also this sort of like Alcantara micro suede material, same for the front as well. So it looks very stylish, very slick, very VW. Also, because it's a flat floor, the center tunnel doesn't really exist, and therefore you have this air conditioning vents down here on the floor. So that's good. Look, EVs these days, they have this like, sometimes they have door handles that come out. This looks like a door handle, but you actually have to click it. It's like one of those boot releases, You put your hand there, and the sensor recognizes that the hand is there, and then it unlocks it. Just now, I was inside, and I couldn't unlock the door from the inside. That's the problem with these door handles. Sometimes they don't work. All right, so even though this is actually you can think of it as a higher riding / longer wheelbase / inflated golf, okay? So for that, you also get a huge boot. Being electric comes up for you to reveal a 550 liter boot. I might be getting the numbers exactly wrong, maybe 551 or 449. Sorry, 549 liters, but it's around 550 liters of boot space. A lot of space for your junk. And below this, oh, nothing. So, nope. So yeah, the ID.4 was revealed over here, and these two here are actually the test cars. That means they'll be going around Malaysia, getting miles, getting tested, getting acclimated, getting data for the climate, for the performance of this car in Malaysia, which is all great. But at no point today were we treated to any information about the car. So what I just said just now about the specs, range, power output, all that stuff is purely speculation because you don't know exactly what kind of spec the car will arrive in. Yeah, kind of bummed about that. No release window either, no price obviously, so we have to wait until they will announce a launch time and then we'll get the price and then we'll get the fun part comes. For now, we have no idea. So I think this car will come in, my guess lah, Q1 next year. So, sabar lah.